What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining my channel, Robinhood. This is Bob. Today's video, guys, I'm going to go over my $120,000 position with Norwegian Cruise Line and also how my week 10 of this year has gone so far. So let's get started. If you guys did not watch my video last week, I did spend about $120,000 on Norwegian Cruise Line. My average cost was $17.42. Before I get into that, I will just go over how the week went. If you have been watching Norwegian Cruise Line, it absolutely tanked the first couple days of the market, and then it did recover a little bit past where I bought it from. So if you look at the week here, guys, first day or two, I was down. The most I've been down this year so far, I was down almost $16,000 within the first two trading days buying Norwegian Cruise Line. The most I've ever been down is about $27,000 in the same week. But like I said, it was a little bit nerve-wracking here because gas prices started to skyrocket. Then it started to come back. And then I ended up selling it on the 9th when it did recover here. I actually missed it when I could definitely made a little bit more money, but it shot right back down as soon as it peaked up at about $17.60. So I did sell on the 9th. I did sell it for exactly what I bought it for. So this big move that I made actually did not pay off. It just basically broke even. But I'm not too mad at the situation just because, like I said, I was down almost $16,000 2 days in. I did do a few more plays here. I did a AMC play, which I'm glad I got out of it pretty quick. So I did sell covered calls on AMC. You see here I did a $14.50 strike price expiring 3/11. It did 41 contracts. So it did pay me $13 per option, and AMC started to tank as well. So this was skyrocketing up, but gladly AMC did start to go back up. And when it did, and I just wanted to take some type of profit. So originally I wanted to buy it at $2, but it started to go down. So about 2 hours before the market closed, I closed out all 41 contracts at $7 a piece. Luckily I did this because if you watch AMC, it was floating around 1490s, and then this is when I was trying to sell it at $2 to buy it back. Then it started to go down and down and down, so I was really just trying to get out of it because I was hoping it would bounce back up, but it didn't. So around this price here, I ended up selling it or buying it back for that price. If I would have held on to this, AMC actually finished at $14.20, so I would have lost about $3,000 just on that particular move right here. So luckily I did get out of it. I did make a little bit of money on that play as well. I did one more play for next week. I was going to wait for it, but since the stock started to tank, I thought I could go with SoFi. SoFi actually did really tank pretty good. If you look at the week, it's down 13.81%. Look at the month, it's down 31%. They did put their numbers out, and they did kind of recover, and then it just started to absolutely tank. So it was at like 10, and then it went all the way up to almost $12, and then it just started selling off after that. So if you look here, just right before it closed, maybe 10 minutes before it closed, I did sell puts. I have 81 contracts out on this at a $7.50 strike price. The price right now is $8.59. So on my break even, it's about 14% that it would have to go down for me to be in the red. But as you can see, the last few minutes, it was at 10. This is when I bought it. And then the last 10 minutes of the market, it started to go higher and higher. I feel somewhat okay with this play here. I think Monday it will open up flat, if not green. And if I could make just a couple $100 off of this, I think I'll close it out because it is a lot of news going on that's going to be coming out on, I believe, Wednesday. And who knows how the weekend is going to be with Russia, and it could drop the stocks even more. So right now I'm down 243, but I'm not too worried about this specific price here, just because towards the end of it, when it went out, people were just trying to buy the options up at whatever price they can get at, and it did go higher and higher. So I'm okay with this particular play. But like I said, if I can make $300 or more, I'll probably buy it out on Monday. If not, Tuesday at the latest, if it's at a slight loss. If it does go down close to 750, I might hold on to it because I think it'll go down the middle week and then it'll bounce back towards the end of the week. And then lastly, if you look at my Webull account here, my Webull account is crazy because I put $10,000 into this account and I'm up year to date $4,611. Don't pay attention to this number. Like I said, I did take money out and put it in my Robinhood account here, but overall I'm up 46% year to date with this particular one. I think with this one, why it's so profitable, I was going against the market, and if I make a bad decision with Robinhood, it takes a day or two to buy or sell on Webull for me. So even though I made a mistake or I bought at the wrong time with Robinhood, then I'll kind of correct it with Webull. So I think that's why this one is a little more successful. If you look here, the only play I did to make that money was Norwegian Cruise Line. So when it started tanking on my Robinhood account, I did actually buy it at a low with my Webull account. So I'm up $472. So that's about 12% gain I made from last week. Just with the money that I actually had. It actually is more than that, but that's how much money I gained so far. And if you look at all the stocks that I made money on, UVXY, SQQ, Norwegian Cruise Line, Tesla, Chevron, I did that call option or put option, and luckily I got out of it that day because it made me $164. The VIX, the SPXS, SDAO, and then Facebook is my only position I have open right now. So if you look here, Facebook, I actually spent about 21 shares. Average, once Facebook hit 187, I thought that was a great buy at that time. So I did buy it. I'm down like $9 right now. But for the most part, having Facebook at this particular price, I'm okay with. So it is going to be some changes going on with this account. I'm probably going to add about $4,000 or $5,000 to this account. If you have not watched my video, I did get a new job where I can put a good amount of money into the stocks now. I plan to do at least minimum $1,000 to add into Webull, if not $2,000 a month to add in it every month. And I'm going to pick probably 10 stocks, and then this account here will be my long-term hold stock. My Robinhood one will be my stocks that I will do sell covered puts. Sell puts on or sell calls on. So just quickly on my spreadsheet here with my bigger account, just in short, I broke even with Norwegian. I did actually buy some calls as well. I bought it more and more to lower my average because I was down a lot more, but I did end up losing $798. My AMC play, luckily I got out of that because I could have been down a couple $1,000s there, but I did end up being up $246. But overall, down $552. Year to date, I'm up $405 minus the SoFi one because that's still open. Like I said, hopefully I can make a couple $100s off of this on Monday and I'll close it out. But like I said, 405 up. It's not the greatest having a $60,000 account, but I know a lot of people out there are down, big time with buying shares and holding them at this moment. So I'm not too mad at that, especially with my Webull account being up $4,600. So overall, I'm up about $5,000 year to date with both accounts. So that's all for today, guys. The money should be in hopefully by next week. And if it is, and I'm able to get all the stocks that I want, I'll go over what stocks I purchased and why, and I will see what my average cost will be on there as well. So that's all for today, guys. Definitely let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Thank you.